Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Street Cypher on Radio Spin.
Ty posloucháš Street Cypher na Radio Spin, já jsem Anička, se mnou ve studiu je také AG.
Yeah.
So Bronx in the house.
So Bronx. Yo, so the rest of Champion Sound says their greetings to you. So Radio and Guri says peace.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, for
Peace
sure.
right back to them. Okay, look, I have a question for you that I ask every one of my interviewees.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be sure not to answer the same way everyone else does.
I'm not sure, because, okay, so I'm really fascinated by this concept of real hip-hop. I want to know what is real hip-hop. How do you know it's real hip-hop?
It's like love. You can't really explain love. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody says, all right, so explain to me. I'm in love. All right, what is that? There's really, it's a feeling. It's not words. It's a feeling. You know it when you hear it. As soon as you hear it, you can feel it. When you're around it, if you're in a certain club and it's a hip-hop vibe, you feel it. It's not something that is told to you. It's not something that can be taught to you. You have to experience it and you have to feel it.
Okay.
Now, with that said, there's usually in the inception is 5 elements of hip hop. There's breakdancing, there's graffiti, there's rapping, there's DJing, and the 5th one is basically knowledge. So when you have a mixture of all that put together and you can feel that it's authentic, any component of that can be considered hip hop.
Awesome.
Yeah. So rapping isn't just hip hop alone.
Sure.
So if you're a rapper, just a rapper, and that's just one aspect of hip hop. But adding that knowledge to that rapping or adding the culture with that makes it hip hop. So all rappers are not hip hop artists.
Right. So how does the MC come to play?
That's really like, I'm saying rapping so I don't sound outdated to the audience in a new way, but the original form is MC, which means master of ceremony. You know what I mean? And I believe that term was coined by the Furious Five. You know what I mean?
You tell me.
Yeah, I believe so. I could be wrong, but a MC is someone who embodies hip hop. A rapper is just someone who's making music for the sake of music. But
Right.
an MC is someone who is making music to bring forth the hip-hop culture.
Right.
That's the best way I can explain it.
Okay, I get it. So I'm not gonna play the song, but I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Everything is backwards.
That might be one of my favorite songs
Is
ever.
it?
Yeah, because there's meaning behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what... Okay. This is the first time I'm really speaking about it.
Okay.
But me personally, I grew up dyslexic.
Did you?
I still am.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really.
So I read there's different parts of dyslexia, but mine is I read words backwards.
Really?
Yeah, so my brain, like you saw was, I might see saw, or I might see SWA, and my brain has to unscramble it in a short amount of time. But if you're ever in a conversation with me texting, you'll notice it, but you'll probably think I'm just typing too fast.
Right.
But you'll see that, but the brain is made where it can decipher what I'm saying with it being scrambled.
Right.
But I write and I read it that way. So that's what everything backwards really means. So I
Okay.
decided to make a song about it and name things that were backwards, like a metaphor.
All right. I thought it's okay. No, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Because I thought it's just like a social critique.
It is,
basically.
because this guy named Michael Elner made a statement, and it's a quote that says, "The world is backwards. Doctors destroy health, scientists destroy minds, lawyers destroy truth. No, scientists destroy truth, and basically psychiatrists destroy minds. So basically, the people or the entities that you think are here to do one thing, they're actually doing the opposite. So everything is backwards.
Right. That's deep.
So I added that with the dyslexia was it's levels to the song. So that's how it started. Then I said I looked up the quote something for looking for something backwards, and then Michael Elner had the quote,
Right.
and that quote opened my mind and write a whole song about things that could be backwards. And as a MC, I'm being clever with it because some are rhetorical, some are real,
Right.
and a lot of it is just social situation.
That's I love discovering the layers to the song. That's like my
Thank you.
passion. Like
Have you seen a
lyrics.
video?
I did.
Oh,
I think
have
I did.
you have to. Shout outs to Discourse from Australia who built with me about my concept. He's the one I explained the concept of the
Right.
song to. And there's a video, if you can check it out on YouTube. It's called Everything is Backwards. And I'm going to give you I'm going to blow it up just so when you see it, you can understand it.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
The whole video is backwards, but you can't tell.
Oh.
When you're watching it, it just looks regular.
Right.
But you
That-
really have to pay attention to notice the people are walking backwards. The bus that you see is going backwards. There's people fighting in the video, but when you really pay attention, you'll notice that everything is going backwards. But you won't notice if I didn't tell you this. That's how
Right.
creative the director was with the video.
Oh, that's dope. I feel like I have to play this song now.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Okay. So layers. I
Yeah.
love layers. All right, so let's.
And
go.
also, there's I
Yes.
think it's called antonym. Antonym. No, it's not an antonym. What's the anagram?
Anagram.
Are words that you can spell backwards.
Oh.
So that's the hook.
Really?
Yeah, the hook is when I says do geese see God?
Mhm.
If you say do geese see God backwards, it says do geese see God. Murder for a jar of red rum.
Uh-huh.
Backwards it says murder for a jar of red rum. So it was really like I was trying to layer it with a whole bunch of
Layers,
stuff. Yeah.
layers. Okay, so let's do it. Everything is backwards. AG, posloucháš 3 Cypher na rádiu Spin 962.
Peace.